right, everybody. So it is Saturday. Lost track. This week has been long. Many beautiful babies and mamas. Really. All types of babies coming out of all types of places and all types of stories. And you know the common theme? Women are amazing and strong. And I'm going to say this. When women and their partners have been good this week, and their providers, I don't like the word providers, so I'm just going to say doctors, because in this case I'm their doctor. When women and their doctors work together with their staff, like all of our nurses and residents, we get good outcomes. Like even if it's vaginal or C-section, it doesn't matter. Even when there are emergencies, even when there are outcomes that we did not anticipate or expect because we thought it was going to be one way and it turned out to be somewhere else, I think all of our patients this week will say, I hope they'd say, I think they would. Ladies, if you're listening, I think you'd agree. My hair looks beyond crazy because like I haven't gotten to do anything with it in 2 or 3 days at the hospital. I think they would all say that they felt, again, validated and listened to, and as if they were in a collaborative relationship with their doctors. Doctor, me for now. And I think that's important. And I felt like I was validated and in a collaborative relationship with my patients, which, by the way, is equally important because this is what I do, right? I'm here to take care of my patients, but I'm also here because this is my career, so I deserve it. So that's one. 2, I wanted to talk quickly about Jen Gunter, who is just, thank God she addresses all these things. There's a discussion about placental encapsulation, which people ask me about, and I have given my thoughts, as I do about everything. And what I've said to patients several times about this is, I'm all for the things that are rooted in nature, meaning, I've said also this about nature, like we don't set the table for nature, and yet we expect nature to show up at our party. We need to take cues from nature. We need to be respectful of nature, but we also need to every single one of you watching this needs to acknowledge we go against nature every day, right? We do. We live past 50. That means we're going against nature. We try to live past 50 anyway. So in doing that, let's be respectful. Let's say there was a precedent in nature. This is what I've always said about eating your placenta. Then I'd say, okay, well, there's a precedent. Let's explore it. Maybe we should figure out how to do it and do it safely and do it, in a way that would make sense. There is no precedent, people. There's never been a precedent for humans eating their placentas. That's what I've always said. Given that there's no precedent, why do we do it in the alternative holistic world as if it's a natural alternative to the things that maybe the medical field can offer you for postpartum mood changes or postpartum depression? Again, if it's natural, I would understand it, but it's not natural, but you're touting it as something natural, and it's not. Now, if you just instead want to say, there's no precedent in nature and it's not at all natural, but we actually just think it might work, well, that's okay, because that's what we do as doctors. But then be authentic and then study it. Do a head-to-head study. You people who actually sell the placental encapsulation and show up at the houses and boil and then do the desiccation, which means you're drying it, doing all these things that probably void all the nutritional value, by the way. But then do the study. Do a head-to-head study. It's not hard. It's not hard, right? You could do it. You could take 100 women in each arm. 100 of you take it and 100 women don't. Now let's figure out. It would be hard because everyone's placenta is different. Hence the reason, probably not rooted in nature. We've never eaten our placentas. Anyway, I say this because Jen Gunter had a great article, far more eloquently than I, talking about it. So please, 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 go ahead. See what she has to say. It was good. Okay? So many things to think about in our world. But women, you are strong people. You are amazing people. I love what we do. Okay?